Okay, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Games, the show where we just kind of talk about whatever the hell we want to. I mean, a lot of times it's video games, and I feel like this
I
show
would
will
say
be
80-20.
pretty, yeah, 80-20. This one will probably be pretty video game heavy, being that E3 happened and everything. But, how you doing today, James?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
I'm doing good. I just got off work a little bit ago. I don't know. They have me closing a couple times this week, which kind of sucks. I don't usually close that often.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're up this late.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, so I don't got to worry about waking up early or anything. So I'll,
That's cool.
yeah, I'll probably stay up late. Maybe after we even get off here, I might jump on some World War Z, play some more of
Dude, I
that.
want to play that game so bad. Like, if I
Really?
wasn't if I wasn't in the situation I'm in, I would already have that game.
I feel you, dude. I like it. I dig it. Devin was kind of like, "Don't get it, don't get it." And I was like, "Man, I kind of want to get it, man. I kind of."
Well,
And then it went on sale, and I was like, "Okay, I'm getting
it
it."
looks fucking cool. There's just nothing out there about it.
Yeah, yeah. There's
It's
a
like one
couple
of those
Let's Play
sleeper
ones.
hits.
Yeah, yeah. And it's sold fairly well, from what I've seen.
It it looks cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you said, it looks like a Division slash Left 4 Dead.
yeah. So it's broken down into like 4 episodes, but each episode has like 4 chapters in it, and those are all like missions that you play. Like each episode is a different location, and then each chapter is a different location in that location.
Location.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
so,
Left 4 Dead.
yeah,
Like instead of like a movie poster, you're just playing a location.
yeah. And there's your standard zombies. You got your screamers, which call the which attract other zombies towards it. There's the bull, which is like the big zombie that'll like come rushing at you and just start slamming you around and shit. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty neat, dude. It's totally, yeah. It's a fun little game. It's pretty easy to find matches. Like I've barely waited more than a couple seconds to pop into a match. And it does have other. It doesn't just have that. It does have other multiplayer stuff, like a team deathmatch if you want to try to do that, where like fucking swarms of zombies will come in and interrupt your shit, and you'll have to like figure shit out there. So there's other stuff to do
Mm.
besides those missions too. Uh, Pretty fun though. I like it. I like it. I think it's on sale right now on the PlayStation Store for like $27. It's definitely worth.
Same with the Xbox. It's
Yeah.
27. It looks cool. Like I said, I would already have had it if I wasn't so broke as I am right now.
Yeah. I feel like that's a game that probably within a year will. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe after like a year they might try to like bring it to Game Pass. You know how Xbox tries to snag up
Yeah,
good games. I feel like that would be a really good Game Pass game. For
it
sure.
would be.
Yeah, I'm digging it. You were playing some Overwatch just before this, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was playing Overwatch, but I've been lately. So I've had my kids since the beginning of the month, I would say.
Yeah.
And so I haven't been able to really like play much. Uh, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch because my son likes it. He's like a beast, dude. Like I'm about to let him play my comp account. Real shit,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Like that guy, dude. He's 6, right? And he's getting fucking play the game. He's getting on the board. Like, uh, I can't not deny him
Yeah,
at this point.
might
Like
as
he's just
well. Yeah.
he's fucking killing it, right?
Hell yeah.
So
I feel like the
like
younger you are, the better you are with the hand-eye coordination. You know what I mean? And you just
right?
like they say, like people who do competitive gaming, like your age of retirement is like early 30s most of the time
Oh yeah,
because
easily.
like you start working on skill instead of like natural, like I don't know, there's something
The
about when you're
twitch.
younger, you have that, yeah, the twitch fucking shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. So like I don't know, he's killing it. We're playing me and him play quick play a lot, so like I'm playing Overwatch because the anniversary event was going on. It just ended the other day and like I'm really sad because I can't get a lot of the skins that I wanted. Um just because of loot box shit, man. Loot boxes suck, dude. They
Yeah,
really fucking suck. I hate them.
especially for a $60 game, it makes it even worse. You know,
Right? Like there's like some skins that I can grind, right? And get well, okay. The way it works in Overwatch is like you can get money, right? But it's in the loot boxes where you get the money.
oh wow, that's
Yeah,
some
the in-game
shady shit going
currency
on right there.
is in the loot boxes, man.
Wow.
But you can like grind and grind and grind and grind and get loot boxes, right? But some
Yeah,
loot boxes have like player icons and sprays. Like nobody wants those, man.
yeah.
I want a skin or some money or like a voice line at least.
Right.
I don't know where this conversation was going, but I feel like I'm just complaining about it.
I
But
feel you, man. Shit.
um, besides that, I mean, the I really was just grinding it out on Overwatch with my son, me and him, and then in between, he was kind of sick, so like when I would get some free time, I would play Void Bastards, man.
That game is fun. I gotta go back on it.
That game,
My
wow.
my fucking Xbox sucks. I think I just need a new power supply because what's happening is that it fucking shuts off after like an hour, and I think maybe the power supply might be dead. Like
Is
it
it
only
is
works
it
for a
getting
little
hot?
while. I'll have to look at. Maybe I'll just try to go online and buy a
I
refurbished
would say
Xbox One or something. I don't know.
I would say like when it turns off, touch that bitch.
The
And if
power
it's hot
supply
as
or the
fuck,
Xbox.
then it's gonna be your fan or something inside the
Mm.
Xbox that's not cooling it down, which is making it shut off.
All right. Next time it does that, I'll definitely check it out. I'll check.
Like I would just say touch that bitch. Just
Yeah,
just give it a little touch.
yeah. But Void Bastards is cool. I did play a little bit of that too.
Yes. Dude,
And
I totally recommend that fucking game. Like, if I'm not playing Overwatch, I'm playing that right now.
oh yeah, it's yeah. That's if you have an Xbox and you have Game Pass, why are you not playing that fucking game? Like for real, it's
Yeah.
a damn good game.
It's cool, it's simple, but like honestly, I was like this close. I was on the fucking ship with the ID card, like, and then I died, and now I've been just doing like constant runs, like whenever I can, to just try to get back to where I was. I don't know. It's a weird first person Dark Souls almost. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a roguelike. It kind of reminds me of there's this VR game called The Persistence. It kind of
Uh,
reminds me of that a little bit because it is like you die and then you have to grind your way back and do all the stuff, but you still like can unlock different abilities and keep those abilities.
yeah.
So
As when you come back, right? You
yeah,
still have everything you left off with. It's just a different person.
yeah. Oh well, with the persistence, just like you have all the abilities, but you gotta get all your weapons back and shit. Like you,
Okay.
but yeah, play. But it's similar to that, and both of those games take place in space, so maybe that's why there's another. Like persistence is on one spaceship, and you're trying to get it back to working so you can get back to where you're going to. This one's obviously you're going ship to ship, you're scavenging, for
Yeah, it's like some weird survival game almost.
it is it's yeah, that I would definitely recommend Void Bastards. And I would actually recommend the Persistence as well because here soon it's getting an update where you don't even have to have VR. So people who don't have VR but want a creepy ass game that's like really tough, like Dark Souls type tough, I'd definitely try it out. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, that at one point okay, so you know how you get like different traits
Yeah.
with different prisoners. So the whole thing is like you're a prisoner and you need to get an ID card and a printer for some reason for the like the main ship. I don't know what the whole
Yeah.
thing is
They don't
about,
really explain it that well, but yeah.
but each time you're like a file and you get rehydrated as a prisoner. And like, okay, so I got this one prisoner and it was tight, dude. Like, you shoot people, they drop food. Like, I was on a fucking tear, like a 3-4 hour tear with this one prisoner, right?
Hmm.
All of a sudden, I go to this one thing. It's like, it has like a gene, like a DNA sequence thing floating around it.
Hmm.
But it was fuel, and I needed fuel on the map. You know, the map, it's like a, how would you describe the map?
Hmm.
Almost like a Mario 3 style map, but with a bunch of ships on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good. Yeah, I would say that's a good explanation. But the cool thing about it is, well, I mean, it's interesting because it'll tell you when, like, how much fuel you're gonna use to go to the next
Yes.
part, how much food you're gonna use, and if you don't
Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah.
fuel, you can still drift to the next area, but
You're
it
gonna die, dude.
it hurts you, like it takes some of your health. Yeah, and you probably
Yeah.
will die if you go far enough. And then you get these like these
I've only got that
warp
once.
things to where you can warp to like a certain part. Yeah, you only get it like every once in a while. Or yeah,
It's almost like a whistle.
yeah, similar to
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, like, uh, I got this guy, right? So I go to one, it's fuel, but it has like a DNA thing floating around it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So, anyways, let's go. And it says, hey, man, guess what? Like, your guy got a new gene. And his new shit is every time he picks up an item, he's going to yell Yahoo. And it alerts everybody around. So I was like, oh,
Oh
great.
no, that's
So
like
I'm
the worst
fucking
upgrade ever. That's
right.
funny. That's
I'm going
funny though,
through
dude.
fucking all these places. Like every time he like loots, he goes Yahoo, and then I get swarmed by fucking monsters, man. Like, but
That's
dude, that
fucking funny, dude.
it that was the only bad trait of this person that I had. The other traits were like, hey, dude, you get food every time you kill someone, and it was like another booster too. Like I had 3 different things, but
Oh
one
wow,
was the Yahoo, and it was
that's
I
funny.
got pretty far, like, but like I like that part, like all the different bullshit traits you can get all randomly.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I don't know. I'm really into it right now.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that sucks you got that trait, but
Right? I was like, that's kind of interesting though. Like every time he picks something up, Yahoo! And then, hey, motherfucker! Like the little, and then like the little guys, and then the guys that explode.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very, very good game.
Yeah. Definitely recommended. I don't know. It's been a while since I beat Blood and Truth and Trover Saves the Universe. Since
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that last time.
yeah,
I don't
I
think.
I don't even know if I had like beaten them before, but yeah, Blood and
Is
Truth.
Blood and Truth worth it?
Blood and Truth is so worth it, dude. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and fucking platinum it. It doesn't seem like that hard of a platinum, especially because like after you beat it, you can like go to whatever level and like get all the collectibles and shit like that. So you don't have to go through and play the whole game again. Uh, but yeah, Blood and Truth. Oh my god, that's just so dope. And obviously, like fucking big dick move by Sony London. They're like, let's set up for a sequel. You know what I mean? They're like, we know this game is gonna be
Hey,
good. Like, fucking setting up for a sequel, man. And it's
dude,
like,
and they already know that the PSVR is going to be compatible with the next iteration of PlayStation. They've already
yeah,
said it, so
yeah,
why not?
yeah.
Right?
And
Man, I want to play that game so fucking
so
bad.
it's the best
Fuck.
story-driven shooter that I've played on PSVR. You know, some of these games who try to do too much story, they're like really cheesy and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like this one,
Yes.
the shooting mechanics are so solid, and you're actually
Can you
interested
use the
in
gun or no?
more. You can't, no, because you're dual wielding a lot of the time.
Okay.
So
Hey, that's cool though.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's cool.
There's so many times where I'm like, dude, like I'd fucking be like coming up to a wall and I'd peek out. I fucking have one gun here and one gun here, and I'd be like looking around, like I feel like an action movie.
Man,
Feel like fucking Tom Cruise right now, man. You know what I mean?
that's so fucking tight, dude.
Yeah. It's really cool. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't want to say too much about the story because it's actually pretty
It's
good.
probably
You
it's
know.
probably short, yeah. I mean, how long is it?
I'd say it probably took me about 5.5 hours. It's not super long, but longer than some games on VR.
How many like sittings?
Uh, it took me like 3, maybe 4 sittings.
That's tight, dude. That's good. Like, I kind of like I to me, okay, 5 hours is a lot for VR,
Yeah,
and then like you're only gonna play it once or twice, right?
right. And
So,
yeah. If you want to get the platinum, then really you beat it the one time, and then you can just choose whatever mission and go through and
okay,
get the shit that way. Like you don't have
that's
to
cool. Is
go
it?
through the story
Would
again if you don't want to.
Would you say it's like a good say you have people over game? Maybe like 3 friends over.
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it for that.
Be,
You're like, dude, check
just
out
because you
this
can.
one mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than
Okay.
like
Yeah. That's what
do
I'm
that.
trying to get at.
Yeah. I'd definitely say that. Because it's pretty easy to pick up and play. It's not the
Yeah.
smooth locomotion you have like where you have the points where you're looking over here and it shows you where you move, and then you walk over that way. But like the whole
Mhm.
time you're walking there, you're still looking around, controlling shit. You know what I mean? Uh, so like it's even cooler during firefights where you're like, I gotta move to cover, and then you fucking look over here, you start going over there, and then you're like shooting the whole time you're like going
So
doing shit. It's
It's moving, but you're not. You're looking around.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So
it's
like you point, it's like a teleport, but not.
yeah, instead of like an instant teleport, like you're actually moving to that next spot, and you can
But
still
you're
control. Yeah,
physically staying still.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's tight. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. It's one of the. I would say it's one of the best PSVR games. I would say that. Uh,
I mean,
Firewall, even though it's, I don't know if Firewall's broken yet. Like that shit pissed me off so bad whenever that new content dropped, and I was like, oh, I'm getting the operator.
yeah, I'm so
You know,
stoked.
I'm so stoked. I'm buying the $10 operators pass. To get all the extra shit, and then it broke, and it's like, like that shit soured me on
Yeah,
that
that
game.
sucks.
Yeah. But also Trover. Trover's fun too. It's I beat that. The end is kind of like, eh. The end's the end's kind of whatever. But the whole game is totally Justin Roiland crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like this,
Yeah.
I like this game better than Accounting Plus just because it's more of a game than Accounting Plus was. You know what I mean? Like, this is a platformer where it's more akin to like a Mario 3D platformer, sort of deal. You know what I mean? Like, that.
Or like, would you compare it to Astrobot?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. If you were to compare it to another VR game, then it would definitely be Astrobot because there's a bunch of collectibles that you're looking for, and it's level by level by level. Yeah, I definitely compare it to Astrobot actually a lot. Uh, Obviously, Astrobot's a lot more kid friendly than this. Although you can,
Yeah, there's like that fucking thing that I sent to the Facebook group, like of the Rick and Morty like slanging the game.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! The little bit of game that was in there was just like f bombs, like
Oh, but
everywhere.
whenever you do boot up the game, I will say they're like, yo, do you want to play the adult version of this or do you want to play the censored version of this? So I'm guessing,
Oh, so it's just beep 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 beep. It's
yeah,
just fucking censored.
they probably would fucking just beep it the whole time, like
Oh my god, you
because
gotta try it, dude,
try the censored version. I'll try it, yeah.
and see what they
even
do. Like,
even on the uncensored version, like I thought it was kind of funny. It's the character's like, okay, don't tell your parents. I was like, that's kind of funny.
yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. But yeah, the ending was kind of whatever on it because it was kind of like anticlimactic or whatever. But the whole game leading up to it was really fun, and I literally only have 4 trophies to get the platinum on that game. So I'm definitely gonna go back and platinum that game. One of the
Oh yeah.
trophies is playing through the entire game again, but that should be pretty fast since the first time I played through the game, I got all of the collectibles. So I don't even have to look for the collectibles the second time around. So I'm just gonna like blow through the levels like super fast. So
Oh, that's tight.
yeah, and then there's like one trophy that's tied to a decision that you make, and then there's like 2 or 3 bullshit trophies that I didn't do the first time around. That they're not like bullshit. There's like one that I didn't even like. If I would have looked at the trophy list, I would have got it the first time around. There's actually all 3 of those trophies that I didn't get, besides the don't go through and beat it, and then there's like this one choice that you make, are all like bullshit trophies that I could have got the first time around that I just didn't look at. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool though, man. Like, I
Yeah.
don't really. Oh fuck.
What happened? You all right? You okay? Uh-oh. Please stand by. Yo.
Hey, my bad, dude.
Oh, you're all right.
My phone fucking died,
Oh shit. I was like,
and I had it
whoa.
plugged in, so I don't know what's going on. I plugged in a different cord, so it should be good now.
Okay, cool. We'll just have to.
It's actually charging now. Before
Oh.
it was like at 1%, like for the whole time. I was
Shit,
like,
man.
hell yeah, dude, this is working. Like I didn't say anything because it was working.
Right.
So where were we?
Well,
Fuck,
we were
my
talking
bad,
about
dude.
Trover.
Trover.
Saves the universe. I don't remember exactly what we were saying. But it's a good game.
I was afraid you were gonna spoil the end.
Oh no, I won't do that.
You're like the end, and I was like, don't spoil it, dude.
No, it's just kind of whatever. It's not. I I liked it. It's fine, but it's just kind of like
Is
I
it
mean I
worth
don't.
the money? That's
Is
what it
the
comes
game
down to
is
with
the
me
game
and
worth
VR.
that game
Yeah.
is $30, right? I believe it is.
Yes. Did you get $30 of enjoyment out of it?
I'd say so.
All right.
I'd say so. I'd say for people who might want to be a little bit more, if you're on a tighter budget, I'm sure it'll go down to $20. Pick it up, when it goes down. But I'd say
Mm-hmm.
if you got the money to buy it, I'd say it is a really fun game and one of those. I'd say it is one of those top tier VR games for sure. Up there
Would
with
you?
Astrobot, uh, Firewall, all those good games.
Are they still doing physical releases of VR?
They are, but not too many. Uh,
Like, I would say like
I don't
a
know if
lot of
Trover.
VR games I would
Yeah,
just like buy and trade them in, I guess, man.
yeah. I know they do. I feel like Trover would definitely be one they would do.
Hmm.
But
Blood and Truth, maybe.
Blood and
Like
Truth
I'm about to go
definitely.
fucking trade in some games, man. Like I'm looking over at my games and like my kids do not play Disney Infinity, but honestly, how much is that going to get me?
Probably not much since that whole thing died. Disney.
Like 7 years ago. Like I'm looking at all my games over there and I see like Steep and I just see old ass games. So maybe my whole stack could get me Blood and Truth.
Maybe. Oh. Yeah, Blood and Truth
Catch it.
definitely. Like, yeah, I would recommend.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
Shall we
totally want to
talk
play
about
that shit.
E3? I guess we can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it wasn't much. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, okay, check it out, dude. My son was sick. I was watching it with him, like
Hmm.
in between taking care of him and doing other shit. I did have it on the TV. Like, it's not like I wasn't watching it. I paid attention to Microsoft more than anything because they're, I guess, the main people
Yeah.
this year. I don't know. It wasn't the best. I was
No.
underwhelmed.
Yeah, I was expecting more from Microsoft, especially because like Sony threw them such an easy fucking pitch just to hit a home run, by not being there. And like I don't feel
Yeah,
like they like I wouldn't say they if we keep on with the baseball thing, I wouldn't say they hit a single. I think they did better than that. Uh,
yeah, but it wasn't a home run.
it wasn't a fucking home run. Like it was just kind of, well, I don't know. Like there was some cool shit in there, but a lot of it was not gameplay. We know
Yeah,
we know about George Railroad Martin working with fucking
but we already knew.
yeah, but that
Like
got
we already
leaked,
knew. It was,
and then we
yeah,
got a trailer that pretty much didn't show anything.
it
I
just
thought,
showed like some dope ass. Hey man, that reminded me of like the Dark Souls trailer where I was like, damn, dude, this game looks fucking
yeah,
sick. But
it
it's just a CG trailer.
yeah. The weirdest one out of all of them that didn't show gameplay to me, honestly, was Gears 5. I was like, I know
Yeah,
it's gonna be Gears. I know it's gonna look just like Gears, but at least show us some fucking gameplay. Like that game's coming out in a couple months, dude. And they showed this weird
but
ass fucking trailer that didn't
it
show
was for
any
the
gameplay.
story, like, oh, this chick is like part demon and part human or whatever, part
Part,
locust, part
yeah,
human.
yeah.
Blah blah blah. I haven't really been keeping up with Gear's story, like
I
since I just play Horde.
Yeah, I've played through. I've played through all the main ones. I've never played Judgment.
I played
But
4.
I
I played all the
played
way through 4, and I can't even remember the
1,
ending.
2, 3, 4. 4's ending did reveal that she was
Like
the
half locust.
she was pretty much the granddaughter of the chick,
The queen.
the queen that you kill in Gears 3.
Yeah.
Pretty much is what it is. Like she's the granddaughter of that. So that gets revealed, and then I guess I don't know what this one's supposed to be about. Maybe she goes out on her own to try to figure out what the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I wish they would have
They lost me.
went into that shit. You know what I mean?
They
Like
lost me, man.
they didn't really do that at all. Let's see. Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk 2077. That was another kind of cool thing they did. Everybody was freaking out about that.
I fucking freaked out, dude.
I thought it was cool,
That was
especially
fucking
like
rad, dude.
how fucking genuine he was on stage. He was like, "Everybody's amazing here." Blah, blah. It was cool.
Well, dude, you see all the memes of that guy. Like,
Yeah.
I think that guy is not fucking bullshitting when he's just like a regular ass Joe,
I think
but has a lot of money.
He's like crashed people's weddings just to be like, "Yo, man, what's up? I'm Keanu Reeves." And they're like, "Whoa!" Like, I think that's like a real story that happened.
Yeah, dude, like
And
him and like Bill Murray, I think, are like the coolest fucking celebrities, dude. Like,
yeah.
Bill Murray seems cool as fuck, dude, because he's done the same thing, like crash people's weddings, just like been all drunk and fucking hang out with people.
Hell yeah, man.
Like,
was
that shit was tight.
Yeah,
I was stoked.
that was pretty cool. Wait, did I go to the wrong? Hold on, I'm clicking on.
I thought that shit was like, I don't know, man. CD Projekt Red and Keanu Reeves, dude.
Yeah. Man.
What? Like, that's fucking tight, dude. The people who made The Witcher are working with fucking John Wick. And he has a fucking robot arm, dude.
Yeah. He looks like he could be fucking fucking Snake from MGS5 almost, dude. Like put the horn on him and then like you got fucking
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Anything to bring it back to Metal Gear with you, dude.
Oh my god. Of course. Phantasy Star Online, I never played the first one, so I don't know. I'm not hyped for that. I'm sure there was people hyped about that. Let's see. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Nah.
That looked kind of cool for Dragon Ball Z fans. Blair Witch. That Blair Witch game looked kind of neat.
That came out of left field, man.
Yeah.
Like it looks like Outlast.
Yeah, it does.
I thought it was Outlast. And then it was like Blair Witch, and I was like, dude, Blair Witch, like,
yeah.
I remember watching that movie in the theater. I remember, like, okay, dude, this is how old I am, bro. I go to my homeboy's house. I think I was in, like, junior high, dude. And this fool's like, yeah, man, I got this tape, bro. It's a fucking tape, man, of, like, people in the woods dying and shit. And dude, we put a tape in a VHS and watched Blair Witch before it was even on the fucking in the movie theater. It was like a bootleg.
I feel like that was, yeah, that's definitely like a marketing thing that they had to have done, like just
right
like, release these, because that was the weird thing when Blair Witch first came out. Everybody was like, dude, this is fucking real. And then
I thought it was fucking real until I went and watched it in the theater.
I don't even think that movie ended with like credits, like to show like who the actors were and shit. Like I think it ended. So people were like, did we just fucking watch a bunch of people get murdered? Like what the fuck is going on? Like but
yeah, man. I would say he came to me like 5 months before it was in the movies and was like, check this out, man.
Yeah.
I got this crazy VHS. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, dude?
That
like,
is
get
funny,
out of here.
Dude. Because, like, now thinking about it, Blair Witch was probably the first viral thing.
Marketing, dude.
Yeah,
That was the first viral market. They got rich off that shit, dude.
yeah.
Kids like me, I thought that shit was real, dude, until I
So
went
many
and
people.
watched it in the movies.
Yeah.
Until I bought a ticket and sat in the seat, I was like, dude, this shit has to be real, man. I
Yeah.
saw it at my friend's house. People got killed, man.
So it is kind of weird that they're doing again. Like, they did have a movie, what, like 3 years ago?
More. I'm gonna say more. I'm gonna say like 7.
That one movie called Blair Witch. Not Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, but the one that's called just Blair Witch that came out.
I'm gonna say that's like 7 years old, dude.
Holy shit, for real? Oh my god, that feels like you're probably right. You're probably right. And
You're just
but
dating yourself, dude.
yeah, damn. So like why the fuck Blair Witch? I feel like maybe that was like
Right?
that
We
game
can't
might
get
have been
Outlast.
maybe that game might have been something else and like the Blair Witch license was really cheap, so they're like, might as well fucking buy the Blair Witch license and make this a Blair Witch game. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure
Like
out
I
what the
said,
fuck. Like,
like I said in the chat, I was like, Blair Witch, like that's still a thing.
there were people
Like,
thinking
come
it was
on.
Alan Wake. They were like, yeah, I think even in the
Mm,
chat they were like, "What the fuck is this Alan Wake?" And I was like,
no way.
"Nope."
Because they had a dog. Like,
Yeah,
Alan Wake never had a dog.
yeah, that's true.
The dude looks like Alan Wake though.
Yeah, it was. What else? Well, the only other thing I can think. Oh, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition looked pretty fucking cool because I really like Age of Empires 2. So that's
That's
like,
a RTS.
yeah. And I just remember playing that game, probably in middle school, in school, because like somebody downloaded it on all the school computers. So
Tight.
we would fucking just sit there and play it in computer class. Also,
Tight.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. People were probably
I'm flying the 737 through the fucking Grand Canyon, bro.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I'm saying, people were probably shitting on this announcement, but like I recently bought Microsoft Flight Simulator X on my computer, but it's like kind of hard to control on the computer. So I'm stoked to see it coming to Xbox One. And like actually being able to fucking just sit there and fly around. Man.
Okay.
It's chill
How
as fuck,
many
dude. It's chill as fuck. Just
how
fly around, dude. Like it's chill.
how many fucking assholes are gonna recreate 9/11? I want to see a demographic. Like, I want to see a graph on this shit.
If it's anything like Flight Simulator X, as soon as you try to hit a building, you like kind of just go through it.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know. I think you can.
I
Turn
want all the
settings
people's
off,
fucking addresses that are gonna do that.
I'm gonna go hit the Freedom Towers.
Oh man, dude, I'll show up at your house in 1 second with the FBI.
Yeah, right. I'm calling the police. No,
Right?
that was.
Fuck.
I mean, honestly, there was like 60 plus games in Xbox, but those were like the only things that I thought were cool. And
Yeah, I mean, what else?
you had Halo Infinite, which didn't have any gameplay again.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. I thought for a second they were gonna show gameplay because
They're gonna show it next year, dude, before they release shit.
yeah, but whenever he booted up Master Chief and like you saw like his visor and you saw like the little thing load up,
I
was
thought
like,
that was it.
yeah, dude, they're showing fucking gameplay, and then they fucking didn't. I was like, what? Like, like I don't know. That confused me so bad.
I don't I don't even know if Halo is like a selling point anymore, dude.
Maybe not. I still haven't played 5, and that's on Game Pass. Should I
I
play
haven't I haven't played a Halo since 3.
5? Yeah, I'm pretty much right there with you. I
And
played some of 4, but I didn't beat 4.
I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I think we need some new games in our lives, man.
Especially with Xbox, they need to like move
Yeah.
on these like
But then like
there's been
all
4
their
Uncharted games, but there's also gonna be 2 Last of Us games. So they've done other shit.
yeah. Well, they got Days Gone, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
like they've rebooted God of War in a dope way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. I think Microsoft is really just losing it, dude. Like even
Yeah.
me, dude, like I've loved Xbox since Halo 2 because it was like, hey, you could play online here with other people. But now it's like, dude, I got an Xbox One X. Uh, Nothing looks that interesting to make me go buy whatever their next system is, man.
Yeah.
Like everything they showed, I could play on a PS5.
Yeah, most of the shit they showed, it's like barely any of them were exclusives for sure.
The only reason that I think it's dope is that I have Game Pass, and like I'm gonna swindle that Game Pass deal before it's over. Like I'm gonna go buy another year alive for real cheap, and then buy the dollar Game Pass, and then have Game Pass for another year. You
Yeah,
know,
might as well, dude.
like that's the only reason why I think they're winning. Like not winning, but I think it's a better choice because you got more options.
Yeah, and I feel like PlayStation 5 will probably get closer to something like that. Whenever Sony I feel like they're gonna turn PS Now into something closer to what Game Pass is right now.
I
Uh,
would hope so,
I would
man.
hope
Like, cause
so.
they got so many great games.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, even PS Now is not exactly a people laugh at that, but there's like 700 games on that. You know what I mean? Like it's not something, it's they don't do the same thing with Game Pass with the whole like all first parties are immediately on there,
Yeah.
which kind of
Oh
sucks.
my God.
Whereas
If that was a thing, they would fucking be raking in money, dude.
yeah, if they flip the switch tomorrow and said all first person or all first party games are on PS Now,
I'm
they,
throwing money at them.
it would be the shut up and take my money meme. That's
Yes.
what they and maybe
Okay, I
that's
can
what
play.
they're expecting to do
Like,
because right now I believe there's 700,000 PS Now subscribers, and I think
how
with
much is it a month?
uh it it's more expensive. It's $20 a month, or you could buy the year for $100 a year.
So
So it's
like
actually a
15 a month,
lot. Yeah, it's actually
12 a
a
month.
lot better of a deal to do the year than it is monthly.
Yeah.
Uh, but right now, actually, they have a deal for the year where you can get it for like $69 for a year. That's
It's
part of
not bad still.
that's
I
part of
mean,
the days of play sale. Um, but yeah, I feel like maybe that's what they're gonna do because right now they have 700,000 subscribers, and they say they're trying aggressively to get to 5 million subscribers within the next few years. How are you gonna do that besides
without putting
fucking
all your
putting
shit on
all
there.
your shit on it? Like exactly. Like you have to do that. Like you have to do that. If you want those numbers, that's what you have to fucking do. Like, I'm
Okay, if they only put like, okay, check this out, dude. I would subscribe if they would put like Spider-Man, God of War, and Days Gone on there right now. I would fucking sign up right this second.
yeah, because you're saving hella money just on those 3 games right there.
Yeah, I mean, and Spider-Man is what, $20? God of War is $20.
Yeah, right now you can get
So
Spider-Man and God of War on the Days of Play sale for $20, and I believe Days Gone you can get for 40.
40.
Yeah,
So I mean, they would have me right there if they said, "Hey, subscribe 3 months for $20." I would
yeah,
do it,
yeah, for sure. I don't. I
and
feel
I
like
probably wouldn't. I would probably only play one of those games, dude.
I'd say Days Gone. Oh no, I'd say God of War, and then Days Gone would be a second, close second.
Yeah, like I'm already like 3/4 of the way through Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's great, but
I
that's
love that game.
I beat it and then I never. I don't know.
Played it again,
I
just
got
like Batman.
yeah.
You know, um, there's no real reason to go back to it.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get the platinum, that's one thing. And there is
Eh,
you know, DLC for Spider-Man I eventually want to get to. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Ubisoft's press conference cuz I kind of enjoyed
what
it.
did they show?
They showed they
Oh,
showed Watch Dogs Legion,
fucking
like the
Watch
beta.
Dogs, dude.
Yeah.
Don't believe them, man. Don't believe that shit, dude.
I still
They're a
don't
bunch of
believe it.
liars.
They do lie a lot. They do. Like, I mean, look at Watch Dogs 1 when it was first revealed and then when it came out.
Yes,
That's all
yes.
you need to
Two.
know.
Watch
Yeah,
Dogs 2. Like,
yeah. So, like,
honestly,
feel
it did
like
make me want to go back and play Watch Dogs 2, but, like, did I?
no. But, I mean, Watch Dogs 2 is one of those games that are on sale for, like, super cheap. So, maybe one
All
day.
the time.
Yeah, like, all the time. Like, every other sale, Watch Dogs 2 is pretty cheap. So,
It's cool. That idea is so fucking tight, but, like, I was watching Giant Bomb's like coverage, right?
mhm.
And as they were revealing it, like you could see like all of their faces on the bottom, right? And I was watching their faces, and this dude Vinny,
Mhm.
uh, he was just his face looked like come on, like just come on, dude. There's no way they can fucking do that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Like you were saying, they're gonna do like voice changers for like the actors so they don't sound like
Yeah.
the same.
So,
But it's
okay,
still like you gotta create a story for all
okay.
these characters. So what?
So,
I don't know.
what they said, what those guys said, Giant Bomb. I was watching their shit, and they started talking about it after Square Enix's conference, the
Hmm.
Ubisoft stuff, the especially the fucking Watchdog shit. And they said that they're going to use a voice modulator on all the fucking voice actors that they use, so they could change their voices to where you can like not tell that it's the same voice actor. So okay, that's cool. And then they said that there's that there's that the guy who wrote the script wrote 12 different scripts.
Okay. Whoa.
So, and the way they said it was like, dude, he just kind of wrote it to where each different script is kind of a little bit different to suit whatever class. Like you're gonna have different classes that you can recruit and shit like that.
So what that sounds like to me is that there's 12 archetypes. there's like 12 archetypal characters, and that
Yeah,
you find you can recruit
but
whoever
dude,
you
that's
want, but they're gonna have one of those 12 archetypes.
in one of those 12 origin stories,
Yeah,
probably. But still, dude, that's like a massive amount
that's
of
still
like writing and like.
that's still impressive. I'm not.
Yeah, but
I'm,
it's still like, dude, don't promise me something that you're not giving me.
yeah. So yeah, I'm still stoked to see how it works. I don't. I didn't play I didn't play the first two Watch Dogs, so I don't know
I
if
played
this
the
is
shit out of one.
really gonna get.
One was awesome.
But maybe it will. Maybe it'll. Did they have a release date for that? Hold on, let me see. Uh,
2020, I think March or something. All
March 6th, 2020. March is actually a pretty packed month too for a lot of games,
I care about is Cyberpunk right now.
and that's in March as well, right? Yeah, like March 26th or something. I don't remember exactly. Somewhere around there.
I have no
Or
clue,
was it
but
April? It might have been April 26th or something like that. I'll look that up in a second.
I'm
Uh,
taking that day off.
yeah, right. They had a kind Ubisoft also had like a kind of Breath of the Wild looking game called
Oh,
Gods and
gods
Monsters.
and monsters.
That shit kind of looked cool. That's coming out in February. They didn't really show off too much, but pretty much it looked like Breath of the Wild, open world, kind of cartoony looking.
Is it going to be multiplayer?
Let me see.
Like a Monster Hunter game? I don't know, man.
It
It was
doesn't
just like,
say
hey,
like breakdown, but maybe they just don't know. I don't know. They also did the Uplay Plus, over 100 Ubisoft games for $15 a month. It'll be playable on Google Stadia. I don't know if that's really that good of a deal, to be honest with you. Whenever you have shit like Xbox Game Pass for $10 a month, I don't know if
yeah, man, we're getting Outer Worlds for free, dude.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Like,
that's another really cool thing that happened in Microsoft is that even though this technically isn't a Xbox exclusive game, they're still doing it the Game Pass day one for that. So that's pretty fucking cool, dude.
dude, I'm extending my Game Pass just because of that.
Fucking A, dude. Rainbow Six Quarantine. Did you see this shit?
I saw like a little bit of it. I was making dinner while I was watching Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a 3-player co-op game. It's PVE, and I think it'd be really cool. I told Devin, I was like, dude, me, and James need to get this game if it's good. If it reviews well and
Right?
everything, and fucking just dive into
Dude,
it because
cause
it looks
you know
dope.
what, man? Like, Rainbow Six interests me, but I don't know if I would want to play it player versus player.
Dude, I
Like
would,
the old Rainbow Sixes had the terrorist mode, terrorist hunt.
yeah.
Remember that shit?
This one has it too. The Siege, it has Terrorist Hunt. Uh, which
Really?
yeah, it's actually pretty good, but it's like kind of
This seems more like up my alley.
yeah, it definitely does, and I don't know if it gets supported the same way that Siege has been supported, then this game is gonna go on for a long, long time, dude. Like Ubisoft announced like before E3, like a week or so before E3, they're not planning on a Siege 2. They're just gonna port Siege to the new consoles. They're like, this
Yeah, of course, man. It's like it's a platform now.
yeah, And Quarantine
It's
looks
not a
like it's
game.
gonna be another platform type game. It's kind of weird because I liked the Rainbow Six series when it did have sort of a story. You know, Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2 were really good games.
Dude, those were good games, right?
Yeah, they've really transformed the Rainbow Six license into this new thing that's working really well for them apparently. So, I don't know.
They didn't show anything of your beloved
Splinter.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil and Splinter Cell, they didn't show any.
Yeah, they showed Splinter Cell, dude.
Well, they showed Sam Fisher in a shitty ass mobile game, and I wanted to fucking cry, dude. I was like, "What the fuck, man? This is how they're gonna
That's
do
the
my
new
boy?
Splinter Cell, dude.
They're gonna do my boy like that? Oh man, dude, that shit. Oh my god, yeah, that was.
What a crap ass game, dude. Why would they even show that there? That game looks like shit, dude.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Uh, yeah, Ubisoft didn't have that much else that I really care to talk about. Well, one thing that boggles my mind still is that Just Dance is still going to be on the Wii in 2019.
What?
So
Hey, there's a lot of
must,
kids that play the Wii, man.
they
Like,
must still sell a lot of copies of Just Dance on fucking on that shit. Otherwise, they
dude,
wouldn't.
they do, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Like, nobody understands, man. Like, I'm in that world kind of, you know, because I got kids. So
Yeah.
anything that involves dancing, kids love.
I wanted to talk because I was gonna talk a little bit about the Bethesda conference next.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing.
Oh yeah.
As the Just Dance thing came out, like when I was watching it here in my house, both of my kids stopped and just watched that shit. So that's why I think that's why the Wii has so many sales.
Yeah.
They just stopped, dude, and just fucking it was like laser focused, dude. These people are dancing, dude. What?
And there's so many Wii's out there that it's probably.
I bet it's like,
Yeah.
dude, that you opened my eyes to like a new demographic, I guess.
And even if your kids don't have that, their fucking grandparents probably have the fucking Wii at their house, and they're
Right?
like, "Oh, the grandkids
Hey.
would love this." You know what I mean?
Yes.
Some shit like that. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. Shit. In the vein of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about.
Dude, my mom has a Wii, dude.
Yeah, everybody's mom.
Yes.
Wii, I feel like, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
The Wii fucking sold like crazy, man.
Right? Jesus Christ. All right, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was gonna talk about Bethesda's for a little bit. But like people, in the spirit of like something that's made for kids, this is out of order, but that Commander Keen, is that what it's called? Commander Keen?
Yes, dude, no. What? Like,
you don't think kids would like that? It looks like totally a Saturday morning cartoon.
I don't know why they're even using fucking Commander Keen, dude. Like, I played that game on like Amiga, I think.
Yeah, it's like one of id's like oldest.
I didn't even know that's id, dude. Like when I saw it, I was like, Commander Keen. That's like a weird adventure game I played on the fucking like. That's like Willie Beamish, right? Who knows who Willie Beamish is? Nobody.
I know who the fuck Willie Beamish.
It's an old weird Sierra adventure game on the Amiga that I played. Like, I don't know why they use that IP, dude. Like, when it said Commander Keen, I turned around and I was like, I was waiting to see Commander Keen, dude.
Yeah.
Not what I saw, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird for me because I played that game.
So you don't think that would be something that kids would like though? It's on the
I
phone.
guess. Yeah, it's on the phone. I don't know. I just think it's a weird IP. Like,
Yeah.
why Commander Keen? Like, it's his kids. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah. Billy and
nobody knows who that guy is
Billy.
except for me and like maybe a handful of other people. The only reason I know is because like my stepfather had like a weird obsession with Amiga, and he still does, and like he has a room full of fucking floppy disks.
That's crazy.
Like, imagine as a kid, dude, like 9, 10-year-old me, and then there's like 1,000 games you could play. All you have to do is put a floppy disk in this fucking thing and boot it up, and there you go.
Oh yeah, man.
So like, I don't know, man. It's just so nostalgic. I don't know. It brings up a lot of memories. Commander King, rest in peace. R.I.P.
Maybe it'll be okay. Who knows? One thing I was hyped for was Tango Gameworks' next game is not gonna be Evil Within 3. It's gonna be
Good.
It's gonna be called Ghostwire Tokyo, and it's not a survival horror game. It is a action adventure game that's spooky, is what they said. Uh, the
Like, what did they even show of it?
They didn't show anything really. They showed a trailer. It was another like this E3 will go down as the E3 that has very little gameplay in any of the conferences. Literally, like
Right?
I think the 10-minute
Square showed the
breakdown
most.
of Final Fantasy VII's fucking combat was the most that we got out of all of the conferences, really.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really fucking weird. Like that they, like I don't know. Bethesda was, did a lot of that too. They had Ghostwire, which I still thought sounded cool. Like it's not a survival horror game. It's more of an action adventure game. So we'll see what that is. They showed a trailer for Deathloop.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't use the same like. How am I gonna say it? Mechanics, I guess, as Evil Within for this, because if it's action adventure and I'm using some fucked up weird mechanics like Evil Within, I'm gonna be pissed off the whole time, dude.
I feel like it might not be the same mechanics because Shinji Mikami like came out and he's like, "Yo, this is the next game, and I'm introducing the creative director for this game," and it was not Shinji Mikami.
Him.
One.
Yeah.
It was
That chick.
that chick, Akumi. Let me see if they have it right here. They don't. They didn't.
My new girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much. She was fucking adorable. I'm just gonna say that she was fucking adorable. Like I think everybody fell in love with her right there, dude.
Right?
But yeah, I don't know. It could have a very different feeling. From what I understand, she's like worked under Shinji Mikami for a long time, so this is like been.
I'm hoping it's dope. I mean,
Yeah.
I played all of one, all of the DLC, and then I played maybe a couple hours into 2. But I think I was just kind of burnt out when I went into 2 because I played so much of the first one.
I noped the first one after a while. I was
Really?
there was like one part in the game where I was like, nope, I'm good. Like I don't know, it kind of scared me, and I was like, I'm good. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Fucking
gets fucking dark, dude. it gets really weird and really dark. And
Yeah.
then like the DLC, like you're not able to fight back a lot of the time in the DLC. So like it's a lot of like cat and mouse, hide and go seek bullshit.
Mm,
And I got really tired of it, but the story was so good that like I just kept going.
yeah. They showed a trailer of Deathloop, no gameplay. Uh,
What was that one game, dude, that reminded me of that? It was that the top-down one. Me and Devin were like, "Whoa, this game looks crazy." 12 hours,
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know who made that game or what's going on with it, but holy fuck, that game looks tight. And that Deathloop looks like it ripped it off in a way. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like they must have the same idea at the same time.
it's possible for sure. They showed off a lot of Doom. It looks like Doom.
You're
not
right.
that, not that that's a bad thing, but it just looks
No,
like
it's not.
more Doom. It's
Right?
definitely not a bad thing. And then they have a new multiplayer mode, which looks pretty dope actually, because you have like two demons versus one Doom guy.
But they already announced that like at QuakeCon, I think.
Oh, you're probably right. But
I remember watching some shit on that.
then they showed off more of Fallout 76, and they got pretty much a standing ovation just for adding NPCs to the game, which I thought was fucking weird. Like what?
I have a
Like
friend who is just so into that game, and I'm like, dude, how
the
can you
game's
be
so
into that
bad
shit,
that
dude?
adding NPCs to the game makes you that excited. I don't know. Like I was so confused. You know, I know the game has gotten like so many updates since,
It's got shitted on, bro. Like,
but
yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's
They were
something that
giving away
people
that shit for
should-
free, dude,
yeah, I
at
don't
one
know.
point.
Well, they're doing a free week right now, and they're doing a
Well, dude, I can go
battle
buy the game
royale.
for like $5 right now, I think.
Probably at a GameStop used. You probably could. They're doing a
Right?
I thought the battle royale mode was kind of weird that they're doing because Fallout games have never been very well known for how good their
Further.
combat is.
Alright, alright. Dude,
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say. Like, this game does not need a battle royale. It needs something else.
yeah. It
It
looks like
needs help,
it definitely needs help. That's for sure.
not battle royale.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to cash in on it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll jump. You know, it is on a free week right now. Maybe I'll jump into it, see what it looks like. I
Don't
don't
do it.
I
I
don't want
thought of it, but
I
then
don't want to shit on it without knowing how bad it looks. You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen videos online and it looks pretty fucking bad, but you know, I maybe I should give it a chance. But I've never been a huge fan of Bethesda games, like almost at all, because of how buggy they are. Like I never really understood why people give Bethesda such a benefit of the doubt, because like they release these
yeah.
games, they come out
Um,
buggy as fuck. It's like they don't.
it's the first. They were like the first people to be like, "Do what you want, man."
Yeah,
That's why.
but now there's like I don't know. I
And you know
feel like
what? You know what my
they
favorite
did
Fallout
that.
game is?
The one that Bethesda Game Studios probably didn't even make. I'm guessing New Vegas. Yeah, and that's why Outer. Oh shit,
That's why I'm gonna play Outer
Outer
Worlds,
World.
baby.
It's so close to Outer Wilds that it's easy to get mixed up.
Yeah. No, I'm so behind that game because it's Obsidian, dude.
Yeah.
They made my favorite Fallout. All the other Fallouts are tied, I guess, but New Vegas, man, there's just something about it.
Oh yeah, man.
It was the best story. Like, the other stories were like, hey, I need to find my dad. New Vegas was like, hey, you need to stop some corrupt ass shit going on.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that's
know, like, pick a side. Do you want to be corrupt? Do you want to be with the government? Or do you want to be with the rebels? Like, that was a cool ass story, dude. Not, hey, I need to find my dad because he knows the secrets to the universe. That was basically
and then
4 too. I
yeah,
need to find my mom.
yeah. And then you like that had such a switcher. I didn't play it, but I read the spoilers of 4 and I was like, "Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's something
Mine.
that happened."
Wait, was it his mom or his dad? Like,
Like that the nukes happen, you
4?
get frozen. Whether you choose
Yeah.
the mom or the dad, one of them gets shot in the head. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the baby gets taken away from you, and then
So I gotta find my mom.
you got to find your kid,
Oh yeah, I gotta find my kid.
and
And then
then
my kid is a dickhead, and I want to
your,
kill my kid
your
because he's a
kid
fucking dick.
because your kid gets taken away, and then you get re put into stasis or frozen or whatever, and then whenever you come out, your kid is actually
Older than
older
you.
than
You're
you.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a grandpa to
He's
you.
called the father or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, fuck that kid, dude.
Yeah,
I remember going against that guy because he was such a dick.
yeah. That was like such a. I mean, I get it, but I feel like that's another game where like you play through half of it and you kind of know what the fuck's going on by the time you get to the
Oh
end.
yeah, definitely.
Uh, a lot of games are like that though. I mean, even it's fine. Keep on making fun of me of this, but even Metal Gear Solid 5, like you knew you knew halfway through that game that you were not playing as the real spoilers, people who haven't played it, the real big boss in that game. But that's that. Uh, did Bethesda did Bethesda have anything else worth noting? Just kind of scrolling.
Not really, man. Like,
Commander.
this year was like not fucking
It wasn't.
anything. It was like, it's all right.
Yeah, that's kind of the consensus for all the consoles. Square Enix, I guess, is the last one we'll talk about. And if you guys want to watch, you know about all the announcements, we're just not the podcast to watch for that. There's plenty of more podcasts that break down the
Each
entirety.
individual
Yeah,
bullshit. Yeah.
we like to have fun here. All right, like.
Right? This is a fun podcast. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry if you don't like to have any fun at all.
Square Enix, really, I don't even need to look at this. I had like the thing, like popped up.
Final Fantasy VII fucking interests me.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, first part coming out March 3rd, 2020. It looks cool. I'm totally down. Other than that, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, I thought it was really.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Was the combat the same as they showed, or was it like turn-based back in the day?
Was it the same as
Back,
the show? Huh?
like, okay, so when Final Fantasy came out, Final Fantasy VII, this remake,
Yeah.
when the original came out, was all the combat turn-based?
It was all turn-based, yeah.
It wasn't like they showed.
It wasn't like how they showed in the remake, no.
That's why I didn't want to fucking play it, dude. And now that it's different, I want to play the shit out of this game, dude.
Yeah, and you can choose not to have that slowdown too. You can have it to where it's just straight up, oh, quick button time. Like they said that you can do it to where like
I want that Mass Effect slowdown,
more.
bro.
Oh, so you want that? Oh,
I
okay.
want that. It looks banging. Like, that's the type of combat that I like.
7 when it first came out was totally
Turn-based.
turn-based. This guy
Yes,
gets
I
turned,
hate
this
that kind
guy
of
gets
combat.
turned, then the enemy gets turned, then this guy gets turned. Yeah,
Yes.
that's how it was.
Fuck that.
This seems, the one thing that they showed with the slowdown seems
Yeah.
more like a mix between like Final Fantasy 15's combat and Final Fantasy 7's, which seems kind of,
Dude,
it does seem pretty neat.
this is what they did in Mass Effect 1 and in Dragon Age, the newest Dragon Age. It's like Inquisition. Yeah. It's like a weird, slow down, turn based strategy, weird hybrid or something, dude. It looks cool as fuck, dude. Like, I'm so interested in this game now. Like, at first when they announced it, I thought it was gonna be turn based again. And that totally puts me off, dude. I hate turn based games except for Mario RPG.
I like turn-based. I mean, I like the Persona games, which are totally turn-based games. Whenever they
That's why I
come,
don't play them, man.
but there's so much more to Persona than just the combat. Obviously, you build relationships with all these different peoples and blah blah blah. But yeah, I'm just interested in seeing, because Midgar in the original Final Fantasy VII was only about 4 to 5 hours of Final Fantasy VII in a 60+ hour game. So, I mean, they already showed in that one lengthy trailer that they're adding story to it, but I wonder how much shit they're adding to it to make it like a full-fledged. Like, am I going to be playing? Is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 going to be a 10-hour game and then I got to fucking wait 2 years for Part 2? Because that doesn't
That would
sound
suck.
great, dude. That sucks.
No.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
and actually there was a tweet.
The way they're fucking selling it though, dude, is like it's gonna be all one package.
No, it is going to still be multiple parts. And actually, Jason
Then
Schreier,
why are they selling a $300 version?
it's a giant collector's pack.
But it comes with everything.
Maybe that comes with the future.
Hey, you get
too.
okay, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Maybe
My
that's
bad.
part of it. But no, they're still doing multiple parts, and even Jason Schreier went to I think it's Yoshinaro Kitase, and he's like, how many parts will this game be? And he's like, I don't want to say because quite honestly, we don't even know.
Oh, what the fuck?
We need to know about this fucking game.
And then what's the whole thing where he's like, this is gonna be 2 Blu-rays full of content?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? There's dual
What does that
layer
mean?
Blu-rays.
What does that
would
mean?
technically be like, yeah, what's
200 gigs?
maybe fucking twice as big as one.
All the Master Chief collection? I I guess I don't know. Like when he came out, he was like, "Don't be disappointed because we made this whole first part into like something more crazier than it was." I
Yeah,
remember that. Like, cause I don't know about this game, but like I'm here watching the fucking conference, you know,
yeah.
and like
Well, they're
that's
selling.
one thing that stuck out in my mind.
Yeah, they're selling this game as a full game
The
when,
first part.
yeah, the first part, when in actuality, like the part that they're using is only like the first 4 hours of the game. So they have to be
So
expanding on the story so much to make it a full, because Final Fantasy games don't last fucking 4 hours. Like they just don't.
no,
So what the fuck are
and
they
I
doing?
don't even play them. I don't even know about them, and I know they're long as fuck,
Yeah.
and they're Japanese RPGs. So come on.
But what everybody really wanted to see in that conference was obviously the Avengers, and we didn't even get gameplay on that. So I was really disappointed.
Half-ass gameplay, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but
It pisses me off too because I just went and watched fucking Endgame today again, and like I'm like, dude, I could be like playing this game soon.
yeah, I
And
saw.
then that meme sticks out in my head where it's like, "Hey, you stole all the stunt doubles," and
Yeah,
then it shows like it shows them.
yeah. I know why they made them look. I understand why they made them look different from like the Marvel MCU movies because they don't want to really be
They don't want to
associated
get
with
them,
that.
yeah, mixed up. They
Yeah,
should have went totally opposite though. Like,
yeah, because they only look slightly different, kind of.
right? It's still like, hey, that's Hulk from the movie.
Hulk
Come on.
totally looks like Hulk from the. Yeah, for sure. Thor only looks slightly
He,
different.
like,
Black
dude, he looks like
Widow
Fat
only looks.
Thor, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
buff.
Black Widow didn't look that much different
No.
from ScarJo. Yeah, they kind of look like the fucking rip-off versions, which is kind of disappointing. Like,
I don't care, dude. I'm gonna love that game no matter what it is. If it's a pile of burning garbage, I'm still gonna play that game.
there's gonna be PS4 exclusive content on it, which I kind of want to make a bet now that one of the exclusive contents on PS
Spider Man.
is gonna be fucking Spider-Man. Spider-Man is gonna
Spider
be in
Man.
that fucking game,
Spider Man.
and it's
I'm
gonna be.
buying it on PS4 because Spider Man.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's gonna be the exclusive. You
Cause
get
Sony.
yeah. Why the fuck
So
not?
they can just like they
Put
could
on
throw the middle finger up, dude.
yeah, and that's also I don't know. It's I don't know why this. Obviously Sony was missing, so that was kind of like. Was that why E3 wasn't as good as it was? It's like Sony usually has
Yeah, because you got the two titans going at it, you know?
Sony and
Like,
Microsoft.
right? It's Sony and Microsoft every year. Hey, Microsoft is on Sunday, Sony's on Monday. Like, let's let's get it on. Here we go.
Yeah,
And I didn't feel it this year
I didn't feel
like
it.
I usually do, you know?
Nintendo had a lot of cool shit that they showed off today. Was that earlier today? Yeah, that was earlier today.
I
Uh,
saw that they're doing a sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is tight.
yeah, that was the last thing they announced.
But like, I don't know,
Luigi's
man.
Mansion 3 looks tight. I love Luigi's Mansion. 3 looks pretty good, and they have like some sort of multiplayer mode that they're throwing in there, which looks pretty neat. Uh, what else did they show? Animal Crossing for people who care about that, which is actually coming out next year. they originally announced that Animal Crossing was coming out this year, but they pushed it back. Link's Awakening looks fucking awesome. The remake of Link's
They
Awakening,
have some like
that shit
weird,
fucking looks.
huge collector's edition, I think.
Link's Awakening does?
Yeah, I was
I
like
believe it.
scrolling through some social media, dude, and like for some reason I want to say I saw like some weird package where it comes with like a Game Boy with Link's Awakening on it. I don't know, dude.
That sounds like something Nintendo would do, so I would not be surprised.
Yeah. I was scrolling through, so like who knows? Maybe it was like one of the retro companies doing it.
Yeah. Daemon X Machina, which they showed earlier this year, looks pretty cool. It's like a little mech game. Uh, No More Heroes 3, they officially announced, which I felt like was kind of going to be obvious anyways because they had that Travis Strikes Back game. But I feel
Yeah.
like No More Heroes 3, I believe they announced that for this year, which Travis Strikes Back came out this year as well, so that's kind of weird. Like they're coming
That
out.
was like a different game though.
Yeah, Travis Strikes Back was like a collection of mini games almost.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be like a full sequel to No More Heroes 2. Let's see. Just off the top of my head. Banjo Kazooie is coming to Smash. I thought that was dope. Even though I don't have a Switch and don't have Smash, but Banjo coming to a Nintendo, well, it's not really that surprising because like Microsoft and Nintendo have been playing pretty
They've
much
been
each other.
Yeah, they've been getting along.
So like it's not that surprising, but it's still pretty cool. You know what I mean? Uh, Also, a lot of heroes from Dragon Age are coming to Smash for anybody interested. Uh, that's about it from Nintendo. There wasn't like I kind of want to scroll through. Did I already? I might already. Well, yeah, Nintendo wasn't all that great. I mean, like a lot of people were expecting something from Metroid Prime 4 or at least a Metroid Prime trilogy. Neither of those two things happened. Uh, but still, there was a lot of cool stuff that happened at Nintendo. Like I said, Luigi's Mansion. They pretty much started the conference off with that, and I was all about it. Uh, so I'll eventually get a Switch just so I can play, Luigi's Mansion and some of the other shit. But overall, E3, it was okay. Nothing huge. Yeah, that's about it, man. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
No.
All right, cool. Okay. It is 2 a.m. where I'm at. Holy shit. Have we been going for 2 hours? Damn near.
Really? Holy shit.
Kind of just talked for a while there. All right. Well, shit. I think that's going to end it for us today. If you like that, please like it, share, subscribe with your friends, do all that other YouTube bullshit. And cheers.
All right.